Hello everyone and welcome to Medill's Farm for this Sunday afternoon clash between Eastern Suburbs and West Coast Rangers. For the starting lineups today, firstly with the visitors we have Emily Couchman in goal, Marissa Porteous, Shania McIntosh, Nicole Stratford, Abby Wright, Cara Lonigan, Chloe Bellamy, Carly Knight, Kendra Smith, Jessica Smith and Lucy Hollister. On the bench we've got Courtney Beale, Emily Lyon, Shaden Cathro, Anna Slater and T. Reid. For the home side, in goal we've got Kate Payne, Kate Carlton, Erin Wong, Rebecca Van Dort, Lucy Carter, Taylor O'Brien, Juliet Lucas, Amy Atkins, Saki Yoshida, Nicole Cooper and Devon Jackson. On the bench we've got Ashley Vincent, Annie Byrne, Danny Levi, Aria Blackler and Lexi Sheed. Everyone that's listening today might recognise a slightly different voice to usual. Bonnie is away this afternoon. My name is Jackson Jarvie. I'll be taking over her as she is not feeling the best. So we hope that she gets better soon. And we're off. Good header from Taylor O'Brien. An early chance for Juliet Lucas, which unfortunately goes wide. We'd just like to make special mention that today is Kate Carlton's 101st game, which is an awesome achievement for anyone at the senior football level. So we'd like to wish her all the best and hope that it's the start of many more to come for her, as she's had an awesome career, making a great tackle there, which unfortunately goes the other way. But yeah, awesome work, Kate, and the club is really proud of you. We've seen a couple of changes to the squad this week, with Amy Atkins coming back into that left wing back role, and Juliet Lucas going back into 9. With people missing this week from the team, we've got Olivia Page and of course Ella Finlay, who has travelled overseas to America to go to university. So we're hoping everything is going well for her on a new journey. But awesome for a couple of these girls that they come back into the starting lineup. Good ball in from West Coast Rangers. It's cleared to Devon Jackson. Great ball down the line to Juliet Lucas, which is well defended by West Coast Rangers. As I'm sure the viewers can see, it appears to be a bit slippery down at Medill, so for those wearing moulded studs, they're going to have a tough game ahead of them. Definitely a day for Medill studs. Great strike from West Coast Rangers, and it's 1-0. First time shot from the edge of the box, going to the bottom right corner of Kate Carlton, and unfortunately there wasn't much she could do about that. Awesome stroke. Well done by Taylor O'Brien. Pops out to Devon Jackson. As Bonnie mentioned last week, there were a few people reaching 100 games, one of those being Kate Carlton, and another one was Michael Bilt, who made his 100th appearance for the club yesterday, and the senior men's side's lost to Birkenhead United 3-1. Unfortunately, the team couldn't get the win for him on his special day, but another awesome achievement that the club really recognised, and it was a nice presentation done for him, so I'm sure the same will be done for Kate this afternoon. Great ball. Well defended by Kate Carlton. Kate really showing her experience and where the defenders are, clearing the ball away from danger. For those that are big Northern Premier Women's League fans, Auckland United are up 2-0 over Western Springs. Great work by Saki. Few unhappy supporters about the referee's decisions. Great step by Nicole. Great challenge by Rebecca. Awesome tackle, Amy Atkins, and she wins a goal kick. Great defending. Amy really using the weather conditions to help her today, knowing that she's going to slide a bit further on the grass, and it worked perfectly for an awesome slide tackle. Suburbs have just got to watch this attack from West Coast Rangers. They've got a few quick players up front, so they've got to be really careful about not holding onto the ball for too long, especially in the wet conditions. A slip or anything might go the wrong way and end up in a counter-attack that we're not prepared for. So I think today is really about moving the ball quickly, which we've just seen from Devin Jackson and Nicole Cooper. Good flick on by Nicole Cooper. Unfortunately, no one was there to get the flick on. That's definitely one thing the men's team have really tried to implement with the return of Jake Michelle back to the side. Great aerial presence, who's always known to win a flick on. And it appears the girls are trying to do the same here through Juliet Lucas and Nicole Cooper. Great pass by Rebecca Van Dort. Amy Atkins with a good cross. Taylor O'Brien. Good defending. Great defending by West Coast Rangers. And here comes the counter-attack. Well dealt with. Great pass. Good forward thinking from Rebecca. Amy Atkins has got away with a foul there, and it puts Eastern Suburbs in a good position to put an attacking free kick in the box. So hope they maximise the refs' probably misplaced foul in that scenario to their advantage. Great delivery by Rebecca Van Dort. Oh. That's a goal kick, unfortunately. Devin Jackson. Oh no. Oh no. Now listeners, I'm saying oh no because Devin Jackson is absolutely lethal with the ball. You do not want her face forward looking at goal. As we saw last week, she did just that, except it went into the top corner of the goal. Well played, West Coast Rangers. Yeah, that one. Maybe not as well. Quite a fair contest to start with. Although West Coast Rangers are up 1-0, I think Suburbs have really tried to control the possession. Great ball. Oh! Well done, Rebecca Van Dort. Great run, Taylor O'Brien. That's the type of football we want Suburbs to be playing. And it's what everyone tuning in on ESAFC Livestream wants to see. Well done, Saki. Oh. Great ball, Lucy Carter. Well done, Juliet Lucas, to hold it up. Taylor O'Brien coming up with a little knock there. One of the hardest working players in the team, Taylor O'Brien. Gets stuck in, no matter what the conditions. Always brings a great mentality. It's awesome to be able to watch her go about her business. She's another one that has played over 100 games for the club. Coached many kids from a young age, so it's awesome to see her keep going with football at Eastern Suburbs, and I'm sure it's a great example that she can set for young kids about how hard you need to work, and also about being loyal to your roots. Again, for those listening in, Bonnie Jensen unfortunately can't be with us today, and that's a real shame because she brings lots of excitement and entertainment to the commentary, and it's a pleasure to work alongside her. But yeah, she's not feeling so well, so we're praying for a quick recovery for her, and that all is resolved soon. The score is 1-0 here at Medill's Farm. We are 16.5 minutes through, and again, quite an even contest, although West Coast Rangers up 1-0, and respect to them for a great strike on goal and a really positive attacking mentality to how they've gone about this game. Great clearance by Kate. So today's win would keep Eastern Suburbs at second on the table, behind Northern Rovers, who are clearly ahead on 37 points with a match in hand. But second place is a very good position for Eastern Suburbs, especially closing in on that National League season that's coming up. I believe in September, running through to November, which is just a better opportunity for these Northern League teams, Central League teams and Southern teams that really want to challenge themselves to play at the highest level, as it's a national competition where you play teams from all over New Zealand. Like I mentioned, the Southern League, the Central League, and the Northern League. So Eastern Suburbs will be looking to keep pushing on before then and sit as close to the top of the table as they can. Great ball by Devon Jackson to Erin Wong. Cuts it back. Good defence by West Coast Rangers. Really standing up and not diving in. Good ball. It's cleared. Good decision by Rebecca Van Dort. Just let that one drop. Great defending, Lucy Carter. Good cover. That's what I was mentioning earlier, just in these wet conditions, being aware of the counter-attack, especially from what we've seen so far with West Coast Rangers' front three. They're quick, they're dynamic, they're tricky, so it's important that Suburbs don't dive in, really stay on their feet and be patient. Their counter-attacks will come. You just got to be patient and make sure that we're not diving in and really holding our ground. Great touch. Unfortunately, that one just goes out. Well done, Kate Carlton. Always a hard one where you're 50-50 between players and you've got to worry about the one in front of you and also the one running in behind, but got her body in the way of it and pushed West Coast Rangers back for a throw. So good defending, Kate Carlton. Again, that experience which we see from the likes of Kate Carlton, Lucy Carter, Rebecca Van Dort in the back line is, I think, what has really held this team together throughout the season. And it's something that young girls that are watching should really take notice of, how smart they play and that they don't rush into challenges, stay on their feet, and really work with each other. One goes to the ball, one drops off, one goes to the ball, one drops off, tuck round, cover. They work as a unit, which is really important when you're playing in a back three. Oh, great play. Devon Jackson one-on-one. Oh, good defending. Number 12 for West Coast Rangers. Good ball there in a Wong. Unlucky. Saki Yoshida. Oh! This is fantastic defence from West Coast Rangers. But unfortunately they can't catch a break. Suburbs keep attacking and attacking. This is awesome. What a great game so far. Out for a corner. Well deserved, Suburbs. Good build up. Although 1-0, I think Steve Hoyle, the Premier Men's head coach for Eastern Suburbs women's team, will be satisfied. They're putting together attacks, they're controlling possession as best as they can. They're trying to stop the counter-attack. Sometimes it's hard to do, but for the best teams it's hard to stop a counter-attack. Taylor O'Brien at the edge of the box. Great little play with Rebecca Van Dort. But yeah, very impressed with West Coast Rangers' willingness and determination to defend, get back into their blocks and set up. But again, it's that counter-attack. Great defending. No. Yeah, good decision, referee. Great defending, Lucy Carter. Great composure by Kate. Kate's a player that came into the season with high hopes of playing first team, as every young player does. And we've really seen her grow. She's become a lot more confident. You can tell aerially she's become a lot safer with her hands. In terms of playing with her feet, I think that's always probably been her strength. And so it's great to see her grow, and that's what I think Eastern Suburbs is really promoting, and is what is such a cool thing about watching Eastern Suburbs play is they're trying to push young players to do well, because they want them to be playing at the best level they can at the youngest stage that they can. So it's cool to be able to see that. Here we go, West Coast Rangers on a counter-attack, well stopped by Saki Yoshida. Oh, great turn. Oh. Great ball. Juliet Lucas. Oh. Great ball by Nicole Cooper. Great challenge, Rebecca Van Dort. And Taylor O'Brien with the ball. Oh, great little play. Unlucky, so is retained possession. This is what they're doing well. Staying in West Coast Rangers half. Keep applying pressure. Although that might be fine now, you'll slowly tire them out, which is good work by Eastern Suburbs. And that's why I say I think Steve Hoyle will be satisfied and happy with how the team's going. Again, thank you to all the viewers for tuning in today on this wet and overcast afternoon in Kohimarama, the Eastern Bays. We're happy to be here, even though we might be sitting in the rain. It's awesome to be watching football on a Sunday afternoon and seeing our women's team really be a huge blow for Suburbs, so we're hoping that she's able to push through and that's nothing too serious, and that help her out at half time. That is something Eastern Suburbs are very privileged with. We got awesome physios with Luke Garvin and Hamish Donison, who's the men's Premier Team physio, and also our strength and conditioning coach, Sun Singh, who's also the All Whites strength and conditioning coach. So very good good thing that Suburbs are able to have him on their coaching staff, and that he's able to work with all the players. Sons, if you're listening today, we really appreciate the work that you do, and yeah, very grateful, so thank you. Same to Luke and Hamish, of course. Ooh. This is one thing I think Steve Hoyle will try and talk to the Premier team about at half-time is that a West Coast Rangers player accidentally takes a slip in the rain. I think Steve will try and talk to them about how they're doing well to control possession and get themselves into the final attacking third, the final 2/3 of the pitch. However, West Coast Rangers are sitting in a block because they know how dangerous Eastern Suburbs can be when they get on that attack. So it's just about how are they going to break down that block. Is it through, we're going to go rip the ball to our wingers, back through our 6, to our wingers again, really trying to shift the defence quickly? Or is it that we look for the likes of Nicole Cooper to drop in short and Juliet Lucas to run in behind, attract the defence forward and then slip in behind? Is that how you're going to break down the defence? So that's a real, not problem, but idea that Steve Hoyle's going to have to think about at half-time and how they approach the second half, because currently West Coast Rangers are doing a brilliant job of sitting in a block and defending well. There we saw a ball from Lucy Culler that went over the top. Didn't come off, and maybe it's not over the top, but you know, I think when you're down 1-0 and you're playing well and you have controlling position, it's worth trying different things for how you can break down this West Coast Rangers defence. Great touch, Amy Atkins. Unlucky. Just hits the side netting, unfortunately. Last week, Amy had a similar situation, except from a bit wider, where she all of a sudden whipped it straight into the top corner. Now, to touch on brilliant goals, Rebecca Van Dort was the goal of the week winner last week for the New Zealand Football Women's League. And it was an outrageous strike. 30 metres out with their left foot into the top corner, going over the keeper's hands. And us in the commentary box were left in awe of the strike. Player can only dream for a strike like that. And here's Devon Jackson again. Thought she was taken out there, but we play on. Good shiver by Amy Atkins. Great set by Lucy Carter. Now, if some of the viewers are at home watching today, and you feel like popping down for the second half, the address is Medill's Farm in Komarama, and you can come into the nice warm cafe where you'll meet Ahmed, who is the club chef, and I would highly recommend a nice pot of hot chips on a cold day like this. It's a personal favourite of the commentary team. So yeah, if you're interested, pop down to Medill's Farm for the second half, which will be kicking off just on 4 o'clock, I'd say. So we'd love to see you, but if not, thanks for tuning in, and we're happy that you can be with us for another week, or if it's your first time, we're happy you can be with us. So thank you. Great cover by Saki Yoshida. Great ball. Taylor O'Brien. Oh, fortunately straight at the keeper's hands. Again, positive play from Suburbs. It's building up. Just got to stay patient. Well defended, Lucy Carter. Again, Taylor O'Brien battling away. Young players, watch her. She is an awesome example of how to work hard. Great step, Lucy Lucy Carter, sorry. Not Lucy O'Brien. Ref not deciding that was a studs up challenge. Great slip from Devon Jackson. Unlucky. Great save. Just when I think it's Eastern Suburbs on top, West Coast Rangers hit back. That's why I say, although I think Suburbs are edging ahead, West Coast Rangers have played well. Their coach has clearly talked to them about the attacking threats of Eastern Suburbs, and that because Eastern Suburbs has been, or is so attacking minded, the counter-attack is a great option, and that's what we've seen them do well. They've defended the box and they've countered, which is what great teams do. Lono calling offside. It's always a tricky one off the corner when you try and play back short. Aaron Awong. Oh, it's gone through everyone. The West Coast Rangers not too happy about that call, feeling that the decision was theirs. Ref thought otherwise. Saki Yoshida battling away and eventually wins the foul. Great work. Great tackle. And they're on the counter again. Cross comes into the box. Dealt with by Lucy O'Brien and Lucy Carter and Taylor O'Brien. God, I'm having a mare. Sorry, viewers. Juliet Lucas with the ball. Great touch, Saki Yoshida. And she's still going. Go, Saki. To Devon Jackson. To Juliet Lucas with the open shot. Oh, great save, keeper. Now, viewers, if you were watching that, which I hope you were, but just in case you weren't, Saki Yoshida took a great touch out of her feet on the half turn and slipped in Devon Jackson and slipped in wide open Juliet Lucas. And West Coast Rangers win a throw in. Now, although I am a fan of variations on corners, in my experience, I've found that the chaos corner, or corner where they load up the box rather than playing short, is effective. It's harder for teams to defend, I feel, sometimes. But again, different games require different tactics. And looks like Taylor O'Brien, unfortunately, is on her last warning for a yellow card. The ref has said no more, which he does by pushing both hands to the side and loudly blowing his whistle. A diag, unfortunately, skids across the ground and goes out for an Eastern Suburbs attacking throw-in. If Kate Carlton could just hit Rebecca Van Dort. Instead decides to go long, and we move up the field. Good territory by Eastern Suburbs, if we were referencing to rugby. Devon Jackson with the ball, combining with Juliet Lucas. Oh, just needed to be first time, unfortunately. Slips away from Lucas. Well done, Rebecca Van Dort, and they're away. Amy Atkins with the ball, Devon Jackson inside. Just goes past Juliet Lucas. And that's 1-1. Great goal. Devon Jackson. Steve Hoyle calling the goal scorer Devon Jackson off. Oh, sorry, not off, just over a chat, just to see if she's okay, as she appears to be in a little bit of discomfort. We hope all's okay, as she's a key attacking threat for this team. And like I said, viewers, 1-1, and we have a game on our hands. Awesome that Eastern Suburbs could score just before half time. Now that is a high kick, and it has been lost above the scaffolding for us commentators. Fairly easy one for our keeper there. She'll just walk it back into the box. Wind down that clock just before half time. Oh, hits her in the face. She slid alongside Devon Jackson there. Unfortunately, didn't commit a foul for Eastern Suburbs' sake. Fortunately, goes a little bit further than probably Amy Atkins was hoping. Great play. Devon Jackson. Oh! Oh! Great shot. Again, you do not want to see Devon Jackson face forward the ball. Big attacking threat for Eastern Suburbs. Fortunately for the West Coast Rangers player, the ref is not kidding. And don't tend to kid very often. I myself have experienced that. Great body feint by Taylor O'Brien. They're able to switch to the other side. Great play. All it needs is a good ball into the box. Oh, cutback. Juliet Lucas is through. Oh, rebounds. And Devin Jackson's got his... Oh, no. No. Fortunately, she is offside. Very lucky for West Coast Rangers there. Great play from Nicole Cooper into Juliet Lucas. Back to Cooper. Unlucky. And that is half time at Matilda's Farm, which is 1-1 between West Coast Rangers, who are the visitors, and Eastern Suburbs, who is the home team for today. I am Jackson Jarvie, and thank you very much. We will see you all in 10 minutes. Welcome back, everyone. We are ready for another half of Premier Women's Football here at Medill's Farm. I am Jackson Jarvie. Again, I will be filling in for Bonnie Jansen, who unfortunately is unwell today, which is a real shame. So thank you for joining us on this groggy afternoon down at the farm. Oh, great flick on. And as you can probably see on all your screens, it's currently 1-1. And I'd like to say that Eastern Suburbs have dominated this game, but it has been very even in patches with, I think, West Coast Rangers getting the better of the starts and an early goal, and then towards the end of the half, Eastern Suburbs put their foot down and really took advantage of the built-up pressure that they had been, I guess, progressing towards, you could say, throughout the whole of the first half. Free kick going West Coast Rangers' way. It looks like they're gonna. Nope, they're gonna play. Thought it might be a deep delivery into the box, but that comes now from the right fullback. Well dealt with though by the Eastern Suburbs backline, and they have turned them back around. Oh, that's a tough pass, and it's gone straight to Nicole Cooper. Oh. Spits it out wide to Erin Wong. Can she get there in time? No, unfortunately. Great work, Saki Yoshida, and she has been a rock for this team this game. I'd say her and Lucy Carter have just been awesome. Haven't lost a challenge. Multiple pushes in the back, but the ref has turned a blind eye to it, unfortunately, for Eastern Suburbs' sake. Great ball. Amy Atkins tracking back. Great block. Suburbs finally getting the pull for the push there. Call for the push there. Sorry, viewers. Get my words mixed up. Which isn't very good for a university student. Great ball. Oh, it's gone in! It looked like it was going over, and then the wind brought it down into the bottom corner of the goal. I don't really know what to say. Great strike, Devon Jackson. That's 2 for her and 2-1 Eastern Suburbs. I don't want to say it's luck, but I mean, it's a little bit. But awesome strike and good build-up play. Well deserved, Suburbs. Slip and slide out here at Medill's Farm. Well done by number 3 for West Coast Rangers, just to check her shoulder there. Now, to the young players watching the stream, the things that you'll see the best players do, like you just saw number 3, who's been very good for West Coast Rangers today, and the likes of Stucky Yoshida, Lucy Carter, Devon Jackson, Taylor O'Brien, Nicole Cooper, they all check their shoulders and are constantly scanning where the players are and where the ball is before it even comes to them. Now, it might sound easy, but it's actually very difficult. And that's where you really see the difference between good players and great players. So, a yellow for Rebecca Van Dort. And the West Coast Rangers fans are very happy about that. Don't know if I'm very happy about that, but it's okay. And we'd just like to give a shout out to a few viewers this afternoon. Thank you to Coach Sun's Performance Strength and Conditioning. Thank you to Zach Hayden. And thank you to Xavier Omar. Xavier Omar is a university student in Wellington. Good friend of mine. Zach Hayden is a loyal Eastern Suburbs coach, assistant Premier men's coach, and oh, great save, and the current reserves coach for the men's team. Been here 15 or 16 years, Zach Hayden, very loyal. That's what we were talking about earlier with the counter-attack. Great save. Good backing up, Erin Wong. Awesome. Coach Suns has exposed my identity on the live stream page. So again, to all the viewers, my name is Jackson Jarvie. I'm your commentator for this afternoon. We're happy that you can all be with us. It's probably better that you're at home watching and not here, because we are getting a lot of rain and my pants and jacket is soaked. So I'm glad you're all not wet. But we love being here watching football, and it's always a good day at the farm. Again, Saki Yoshida, she has not lost a challenge. She has been awesome today for this women's Premier team. And a real good pickup by Suburbs throughout the season. Saki didn't start with us. Originally from Japan. Yeah, has been a real asset. So, Saki, if you go back and watch this game, we're really happy to have you. I don't know how you would I don't know how to translate that to Japanese, but I'm sure there is a way to. But yeah, thank you. Don't know if you can see this, viewers, but just down to your left we have two girls out of our reserves team, Aria Blackler and Lexi Sheed, warming up. So I'm sure Steve Hoyle is looking to make some replacements soon. Yeah, Lexi's a very quick attacking player. Aria, solid defender. Been at the club for a long time. He's got family members that have played for the club, including father Sam Blackler, who was in the senior men's, I believe it was 40 to 45-year-old Grasshoppers team. And also sister Kaya Blackler, who played for the reserves teams and possibly even the first team for a couple of games 2 years ago. Here's Nicole Cooper. Unfortunately spills out. Thank you to Eric Constantini Jou for the comment. Eric is a great football player who is playing in Australia at the moment. So if you can hear us, Eric, hope all's going well over there. And a substitution for the West Coast Rangers, number 6 coming on and number 8, I believe, going off. Thank you to Joe Knowles for the comment. Joe Knowles, best under 20 keeper in New Zealand, in my opinion. You've got to be careful about how you say that. And is a key part of the Eastern Suburbs Premier men's football team. Joe originally coming from St. Peter's, Cambridge, and decided to make the move up to Auckland to play for Eastern Suburbs this year. Stephen Hoyle bringing on Lexi Sheed, number 21, for Devon Jackson. Devon Jackson, the goal scorer, bagged herself a brace today, and she is the league's top goal scorer, quite comfortably in fact. So well done to Devon Jackson. Exciting opportunity for Lexi Sheed. Hoping her legs are fresh enough after having played for the reserves team earlier today, where I believe she scored. But anyone is welcome to challenge me if I've got that wrong. But I'm sure she won't be doing that. Yeah, awesome opportunity for Lexi. Thank you to Reese Davies for the comment. Reese is heading off to America soon, as it has been a important part of the ESAFC men's first team this year. Yeah, so good luck to Reese on his adventures over to America. We always care and closely follow people that have played for the club and then head off overseas or head on to different ventures. So hope you go well, Reese. Again, Saki Yoshida. Every challenge today she has won. So far, my player of the match. She has been awesome. Ball over the top, should be comfortable for Kate. Oh, well done. Great hands. Boss head by the West Coast Rangers coach. Well done, Lexi Sheed. Good intensity she's brought to the game already. I'm sure Steve Hoyle will be happy to see that. Oh no, it spills out. Oh, Kate Carlton. What a tackle. Great challenge by Kate Carlton to save what was definitely going to be a goal. And here we go. Amy Atkins away. The left-footed wing-back. Nicole Cooper cuts it back. The cross goes in. Terina Wong. Oh! What a fantastic save by the West Coast Rangers goalkeeper. The West Coast Rangers coach before just spoke about how our goalkeeper had great hands, and she does. But wow, that was awesome goalkeeping from the West Coast Rangers goalie. You can't train that, folks. That is instinct. And the young goalkeeper for West Coast Rangers has kept them in the game. Well dealt with by Saki Yoshida. And she's off. Great play. Through to Taylor O'Brien. Nicole Cooper goes to the Meg, but unfortunately it pops out. Great tackle, Amy Atkins. Kate Carlton. Great shove, Alexi Shees. Steve Hoyle, you can hear him from the bench. He is loving her intensity that she's bringing to the game. Can Taylor find her again? Oh! Spills out. No. And it's almost hit us in the commentary box. Just down to your left, viewers. Annie Byrne is getting ready to warm up. So hopefully she gets the opportunity. That one's just too far from Kate Carlton. But man, she has had a good game for her 101st game. Thank you to Ryan D. Yes, we do agree, Ryan. Lucy Carter is a legend. Now, from my understanding, Ryan and Lucy are set to get married soon. And our very own Bonnie Jensen is... How would you say it, James? Taking care of the wedding, by all accounts, and is the spokesperson. So, when Bonnie is in charge of the chatter, you know it's going to be funny. So... all the very best to them and congratulations. According to Lucy Carter, there is an agreement that in part of getting married, she must play for the club permanently for the rest of her career. So thank you, Lucy. That shows great loyalty. Thank you to Aidan Lehan. Aidan Lehan is a new member of the Men's Premier First Team. Some refer to him as the Nugget. Aidan is a left back and an awesome game yesterday. So thank you for your comment, Aidan. And we are 65 minutes through this contest, viewers. Thank you all for tuning in with us. It's awesome to see so many men's Premier players tuning in and supporting the women's team. As I know the women's team make a conscious effort to get down and support them on their game days. So, oh, Taylor O'Brien, what a shot! Even the ref's having a smile. That's how you know it's a good shot. And from about 22 metres out, Taylor O'Brien has curled it into the top corner. Great shot, Taylor. And that is 3-1 down here at Medill's Farm. To those new viewers arriving. And what was a very even contest, you would like to say, has swung the way of Eastern Suburbs. Credit to Steve Hoyle for making a couple of changes. Not that the players going off were doing bad, but I think just bringing in new energy. Great challenge, Kate Carlton. Have brought real energy and excitement to the game, which is what every coach wants a sub to do. So, good decision, Steve Hoyle. Juliet Lucas. She's through. Oh! That's 4! 4-1 down at Medill's Farm. Great shot, Juliet Lucas. And just in front of us, we see a rather extravagant handshake between Amy Atkins and Juliet Lucas. Looks like, I'm going to say very little practice went into it, but we like it. And we'd like to see more of it. Congratulations to Juliet Lucas. That puts her at 2nd on the Golden Boot ladder behind her very own teammate, Devon Jackson. Oh, great ball. West Coast Rangers are away. Kate Carlton again. Man, how many challenges has she made in the second half to keep Eastern Suburbs in it? Oh, pops out for West Coast Rangers. Oh, great save. Great save by Kate Payne. Fantastic ball, Taylor O'Brien. Pops out to Erin Owong. Can she deliver? Goes back to Rebecca Van Dort, who delivers with her left foot. Well done, Annie Byrne. Taylor O'Brien with the ball. Can she get the cross to Juliet Lucas? Oh, well defended. And Taylor O'Brien has had a little slip, unfortunately, and she just continues to laugh it off. Unfortunately, that one was not her fault. Sorry, fortunately, that one was not her fault. It was the weather conditions here on this groggy day down at the farm. Just like to make a special shout out to Danny Briggs. Danny is the manager of the club on game days. Usually on Saturday and Sundays you'll see her striding around always taking care of someone or doing something to help another person. And she's a real testament to how successful this club has been in recent years. And it appears one fan is very happy with the West Coast Rangers player. But yeah, back to Danny. Yeah, we really appreciate you, Danny. You're awesome for the club. And Danny is away sick today. We hope that she gets better soon. Because, yeah, who wants to be sick? Now, for all those listening in, we presume you're fans of Eastern Suburbs. Next weekend, Saturday, is the big game. Now, what is the big game, you may ask yourselves? The big game is that Eastern Suburbs are playing Waiheke in the Chatham Cup quarter-final. Now, I'm referring to the men's team here. I know we're at the women's game. But the men's team would love to see you get along, even though it's a bit of a hike to the game, but it'd be an awesome day over at the Waiheke Vineyards with the awesome supporter base, drums, the flares, the music, and the men's premier team would really... Oh, Lexi Sheed! Great shot. Great cross by Annie Byrne. The men's premier team would love to see you there. So if you can make it, awesome. If you can't, we'll try and find a way that you can tune in to the game somehow. Hopefully it's being televised, actually, on Sky or on YouTube. So we'll post that on our social media pages if we know anything. So that whoever wants to tune in and support the mighty men's team can on their pursuit to a Chatham Cup victory, which there hasn't been, I believe, since 2015 or 2014 against Napier City Rovers, I believe. I may have got that wrong. Apologise if I have. Don't know if I completely agreed with that foul, but it's okay, as long as the referee can't hear me. Oh, great save, Kate Payne. I'm even going to give her a clap for that, whether it's loud on your viewers' ears. I'm sorry, but that is a very commendable save. Well done. And her team gets around to support that great save. Again, folks, the score is 4-1 here at Medill's Farm. We've got roughly 15 minutes to go, which I'd say would be 2 to 3 minutes extra time. So let's call it 18 and meet in the middle. So hopefully the women's team here can close out the game with one more goal. I think that would do it for them. Well done, Taylor O'Brien. Great defensive header. And she's straight back out again. Again, guys, this is the work. Oh, just over. This is the work that young players need to be doing. Taylor sets a good example with how hard she works during the game. And it's an important learning curve for young players on their journey to Premier Football. And here we have the Centurion off in her 101st game for the club after a fantastic performance. And she gets a good clap from her. Oh, a hug even from Steve Hoyle, the coach. And a good clap from the rest of her teammates and support staff. Well played to Kate, and congratulations on an awesome milestone. On to 200. No, that's awesome, and we're really happy for you and grateful that you can still be playing and enjoying football at Eastern Suburbs and setting a good example for lots of those younger girls coming through the academies at Eastern Suburbs. Oh, that's a tough shot. Well done, Taylor O'Brien. Great pressure, Taylor O'Brien. And look what it's led to. Lexi Sheed is away. Great ball, Lexi Sheed. Just needs a cross. Great reaction from Saki and Taylor, as you just heard Steve Hoyle probably say. Oh, we could all see what she was trying to do, just didn't quite get the execution. Aria Blackwood has taken some shots in the second half, but she's off again. Now, I spoke about it a couple of times earlier. Lexi Sheed's impact due to her speed, shiver, has been fantastic for the game. And look at her, she's off again. Can she slip him? Oh, great ball. It's through to Erin Wong. Oh, unlucky. Maybe instead of the cutback, just needed the one over the top. But great play again from Eastern Suburbs. Taylor O'Brien, blistering right into the box, and just sails past the far post. Rebecca Van Dort slips the ball into Erin Wong. Lexi Sheed supporting underneath. Good positioning from her. Great ball, Erin Wong. Unlucky. Saki Yoshida again. She has been a rock today. I'm very impressed. Oh, Saki Yoshida, that's class. Oh! A slip has gone. Oh, yeah, that's a penalty. Well done, Annie Byrne. And we all know who will be taking this. Believe it will be the captain, Rebecca Van Dort. Oh, Annie Byrne looks in a bit of pain. We hope she's all right. Oh! I tell you, I picked Rebecca to take it. But well done to Juliet for stepping up and drilling that shot. The keeper forcing her to have to get a touch over the top. Yeah, that one's gone a little bit over. Unlucky. We're back in. Our viewers, we've got just over 8 minutes to go. You'd like to think Eastern Suburbs could sneak one more, but I'm sure they'll settle with 4-1. And a great victory that would be. Now, I was going to say this earlier, but man, it must be awful to be a keeper on a day like this. The weather is terrible, and they are standing there in the rain, wet, cold, and having to make it worse, having to dive around the mud. So, and that's a shout out to all the keepers out there that have to do this on a regular basis. I'm sure your teams appreciate you guys, and probably wouldn't want to trade places. So, thank you. Oh! Annie Byrne. Yeah, sorry, if you want to know what the it was Annie Byrne almost sending that ball into the top corner of the net. Unfortunately, it just hit the side netting. Well defended, Lucy Carter. Well defended. Taylor O'Brien, she's through. Yeah. Oh, scraps. Sorry. There appears to be a fight between Eastern Suburbs and West Coast Rangers. Well done, Saki Yoshida and Rebecca Van Dort. She's dealing with that one. Oh. I think Taylor's just kicked it better with her left foot than most guys in our first team men's kick it with our left foot. Myself included. So well done, Taylor. Out here embarrassing us all with your ability. Oh, sliding challenge from two sliding challenges. Another special mention, thank you very much to our ball girls for today, just the two of them, standing in the rain, trying to assist with play as much as they can, so we really appreciate you guys, and thank you for coming along to help. I'm sure the girls really appreciate it as well. S.H, yes, we agree with you. Kate Payne has had some great saves today, and only conceding one against a team like West Coast Rangers, who are very dangerous on the counter-attack, is some feat, so well done to Kate. And we're into the final few minutes of the game. For all the viewers still watching, thank you guys for coming along. It's awesome to have you here with us, and we hope you can keep coming along with us for all the home games coming up. Now remember, next Saturday we've got the Chatham Cup final for the men's, so if you're able to make it along or somehow tune in, we'll try and see if there's a live stream or something that we can forward onto our social medias for you guys to tune into. Oh, great ball. But yeah, try and get along to that if you guys can. Annie Byrne into the box. Great ball. Oh. Well done, Aria Blackler. Yes, well done, Aria. Very good work. For a second, viewers, if any of you watched the Champions League final in 2017, maybe it's 2018, I was worried the Larice Carrius was going to happen just there, with Kate throwing it awfully close to the West Coast Rangers player. But no, we can always trust Kate. Safe hands. Foul going against Juliet Lucas there. Taylor O'Brien, although hurt, refusing to leave the field. She is a warrior and has been a warrior for this team, playing over 100 games for them. And we're into the final minutes of this game, folks. Thank you very much for tuning along. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope I haven't been too boring. Tried to live up to Bonnie's expectations. Unfortunately, they have big shoes to fill. Now that's ironic because she is quite a small lady. However, they were big shoes to fill. Saki Yoshida. Great pass, Aria Blackler. And Annie Byrne is in again for probably the third or fourth time this afternoon. Can she square it to Lexi Sheed? Oh! It's just missed the far post, and that would have been 5 for Eastern Suburbs, and the perfect icing on the cake. Vanilla icing, to be specific. And she's been hit again. Aria Blackler has given everything to this game this afternoon. Good on her. And we'd say there's about 1 or 2 minutes left in this contest. Can Eastern Suburbs find one more goal? They don't want to concede one, but can they get one more? That's the question. I'm hoping so. I hope you guys are hoping so. Steve Hoyle's definitely hoping so. Kate Payne will just slow the game down here. Oh, and she's almost hit 19. Saki Yoshida again. God, she does not stop. And that is it, everyone. Thank you very much for tuning in this afternoon. 4-1 was the end score. Eastern Suburbs 4, West Coast Rangers 1. I'm Jackson Jarvie, and this is another week of Premier Women's Football for the Northern League. Well done to our girls today. Steve Hoyle, the coach, will be extremely proud of the effort, and rightly so. You felt they dominated right from about 20 minutes in, and it was a pleasure to watch. So we hope everyone is safe this afternoon. Those that have come to Medills have a safe trip home in the wet. Those that are viewing online, we hope you're cozy and warm and have a nice Sunday roast of some kind. I'll be heading back to the halls for Sunday roast, but I don't know how nice it will be. I know, but thank you very much for coming, and I'm Jackson Jarvie. Cheers.